So grade 7 girls, we have finished with the first lesson, that is Earth sphere. And today we are going to just do lesson review and visual summary out of that. Now, first question here on page number 17. Do you all have your books?
Yes.
So the first question, the ice caps in the Antarctica. This question is for Dana. Dana, the ice caps in Antarctica and Arctic are a part of, is it geosphere or cryosphere or biosphere? What is it? When I'm talking about ice, is that geosphere or is it cryosphere or is it biosphere? Yes, Dana. Noor, can you answer this question?
Yes, cryosphere.
Cryosphere. Dana, at least say me yes, I don't know, or just make a sound so that I know you exist.
What, miss?
I asked you the first question. Anyways, next question. Zishan, most of the water on earth can be found in biosphere, hydrosphere, geosphere.
Hydrosphere?
Excellent, that's correct answer. Girls, I'm so sorry, the picture is blurred here, but I think you all are there with your books, right?
Yes.
Only one yes will come. The others, they're not sitting with the book. Zishan, are you sitting there with your book?
Yes.
If not, please take it out. Page number 17, module E.
Okay.
Others, if
Okay.
you don't have your book, please take it out and solve with me. The first one is cryosphere, CRYOSPHERE. Whenever we are talking about ice or icebergs, it's cryosphere. Number 2, most of the water on earth can be found in hydrosphere. That's correct answer. Third question. Judy, when I'm talking about what protects organisms that live on earth by blocking out harmful UV rays from the sun?
Atmosphere.
Yes?
Atmosphere.
Very good. Very good. It cannot be hydrosphere because ocean is not protecting you. Atmosphere is protecting you from bad rays, that is UV harmful rays. Okay? So that's the correct answer. Now, come down. Tell me what forms, I'm sorry. Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know where everything vanished. What can you see on the screen, girls?
The
The
book.
page.
Same thing?
Yeah.
What forms a thin layer of gases around Earth? What forms a thin layers of gases around Earth? Do you remember one layer which protected everything? Ozone layer, did you remember that layer?
Oh, yeah.
Next. What extends from core to Earth's surface? What is between core and Earth's surface, Judy?
Mantle. Mantle.
Yes, it is mantle. Between Earth's surface and between Earth's surface, that is the crust and the core, you have mantle. Now, what extends from inside Earth crust to the lower atmosphere? What extends from inside Earth crust to the lower atmosphere? Any idea?
Core.
Yes, it is core. Because they told you lower atmosphere, it is core. Now, what does Earth system include? You need to know the five, you need to know those 5 names. What does Earth system include? Dana, can you tell me those 5 names of the Earth system, starting from geosphere? GHCAB. Can you tell me? Miral? Hello, Miral?
Yes, Miss.
Can you tell me? G for H for C for A and B. What was it? Again, I'll tell you, Miral here. From the first day I'm teaching this, there are 5 systems. One is G, one is with H, and the other one C and A and B. I'll do one for you. Geosphere. Can you tell me others, Miral?
Okay.
Try.
Biosphere.
Okay, B for biosphere. Very good. And you know that they have Earth system in.
Miss, sorry that I came out, got out of the Zoom.
Once again, I cannot hear you. Can you be loud? Yes, Miral. Biosphere, A for?
Atmosphere.
Yes. C. C is cryosphere. H is hydrosphere. Okay? Now, others answers I'm going to send you inshallah in the group later.
Okay.
Now, for now, you have one more visual summary, girls, here. You need to know, complete the summary. To complete the summary, in the boxes, each photo with the name of the sphere shown in the photo. Then use the key below to check your answers, okay? Girls, when I am showing you this, number 20, what is it? Number 20, they just show you the land, the earth land or earth crust. What is it? Is it bio, is it geo, or is it earth crust? What is it? Is it cryosphere or hydrosphere? Noor? Can you solve with me? 20.
Miss, what was the question?
Can you see the picture on here, page 16?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, please don't see the answers below. Here, this picture, what do you think? Is it geosphere or is it biosphere? It is the land, earth crust.
Bio.
It is geosphere. When I'm talking about crust, mantle, core, it is geosphere. So my answer is geosphere, okay? 20, it is geosphere. Now here, when I'm talking about animal or plant or something like that, that means it is living things like, soil or like that. This is biosphere, living thing. And now 22 here, snow. Dana, when I'm talking about snow, what is it? Is it bio, geo, cryo? What is it? Zisha, or else you answer if Dana cannot. Snow,
Miss, I know. Biosphere?
cryosphere. It is cryosphere, cry. When it is snow, it means it is cryosphere. And when it is water and ocean, It is, of course,
Hydrosphere.
the word hydro means water. Remember that water is H2O. This H is hydro. Remember like this. Finally, you have atmosphere. Finally, you have atmosphere. Okay, it's okay, Dana. Okay, here we have almost finished the lesson. We need to start with a new lesson that is called as weathering. Girls, did I show you the video for weathering? I think that day only 2 girls were there. Do you remember something about weathering? Weathering means, girls, whenever I say weathering, that means breaking of not only rocks, anything, it is called as weathering, but here breaking of rocks means weathering. A big rock, okay, it goes into small pieces, breaks. So we say this is called as weathering, okay? Now, because of wind, because of water, because of water, because of wind, ice, glacier, these small pieces, they move, girls. When they move, it is called as erosion. So even in the beginning, I told you these 2 important words. Weathering means breaking of rocks. Again, girls, what is weathering? Weathering means breaking of rocks. Now, there are 3 types, girls. Physical, biological, and chemical. I'll write down here. Physical, biological, and chemical. Okay, even here I will draw a rock. Okay, and here is a rock. And here is a rock. When this break, it is called as weathering. When I say biological breaking, that means the plants inside, they are responsible to, the roots are so big that they break the rock. Or trees or animals. Some animals, they burrow. They burrow inside. When they burrow inside, they burrow, girls. When they burrow, the rocks may break. So this breaking is nothing but weathering. Now tomorrow I'll continue with the class. And did you understand the word weathering, girls?
Yes.
Now, did you understand? If you want, I will just show you a short video here of weathering.
Monster Math presents Addition Below 10. Okay, class, let's begin. What is 5 plus 3? We can solve problem.
This is Earth, home to 7 billion plus people, 7 continents, and all kinds of amazing plants and animals. This is what Earth has looked like for a long time, and will probably continue to look like for a long time, right? Yes, and no, sure. This is what Earth looks like from space. But even though it looks pretty much the same from whenever we view it from afar, once you zoom in on it, you can see it's always changing. On a small scale, things like moving water shape the Earth's landforms, the natural features of the Earth's surface. On a bigger scale, the gradual shifting of the Earth's crust is slowly moving even bigger things like the oceans and the continents. So one day, our planet will look different, maybe a lot different from how it looks now. So how exactly does water shape Earth's landforms? Or to bring it back to the spheres we've been talking about, how does the hydrosphere affect the geosphere? To understand that, we need to discuss weathering. I'm not talking about the weather, like if it happens to be sunny or cold or foggy outside your window right now. I'm talking about weathering, the process that takes place as rocks and other parts of the geosphere are broken down into smaller pieces. Weathering can be caused by water, air, chemicals, plants, or even animals, including us. And there are 2 types of weathering you need to know about: mechanical weathering and chemical weathering. Mechanical weathering is the process of breaking big rocks into little ones. Frost, ice, the roots of plants, running water, or heat from the sun can all cause mechanical weathering. Chemical weathering involves the changes that some substances can cause in the surface of the rock that make it change shape or color. Things like carbon dioxide, oxygen, and acids can all cause chemical weathering. And when rocks have been weathered and all broken down and are later moved by natural forces like wind, water, or ice, that's called erosion. Weathering and erosion sound pretty similar, right? Well, yeah. But not exactly. Think of weathering as the hammer that breaks down the rocks. Erosion is the process that carries those rock fragments away, or put in a way we're all familiar with. Weathering helps make a mess, and erosion helps clean it up. Let's take a trip to the beach to see what part the hydrosphere plays in weathering and erosion. This is a picture taken from space of the coastline of Massachusetts in the northeastern United States. It's part of a landform called Cape Cod, and the picture shows what the beaches and islands around it looked like in 1984. Now look at this photo from 2014. What's different? There are actually more islands in 2014 than there were before. Back in 1984, that long strip of land was North Beach. Now, that strip of land has been chopped up into separate islands. The top part is North Beach, the middle area broke off into North Beach Island, and the bottom part is now called South Beach. So, how did that happen? Well, moving water is a major cause of erosion, and there's a lot of moving water in the Atlantic Ocean. The intense energy of ocean waves crashing on shore causes pieces of the rocky, sandy coastline to break into smaller pieces or to weather over time. Then, natural forces like major storms and rising sea levels.
They are talking about when the splashes in a high pressure that breaks the rocks, and that breaking is called as weathering, girls. Tomorrow I'm going to continue with erosion also. Any questions?
No.
No.
Thank you so much.